welcome back to my bathroom. Today I wanted to do a summer makeup look. What I would wear, what I am wearing, and it's summer. I mean, it's just days away. I've been waiting for summer since summer ended last year. I'm just that kind of summer girl. But I'm going to use the Guerlain Lure Primer, the Chanel Aqua, Vital Lumiere in Aqua. I'm also going to use the, oh, I love this stuff. Absolutely love this. I'm going to use the Guerlain Terracotta. This, I got it in the blonde color, the shade blonde. The packaging is absolutely stunning. The Guerlain Meteorite Pearls. I am going to use the Precious Lights. I should have put this first. The Precious Lights Face Illuminator. I called it a primer. I don't really know that it's called a primer. I think it's just an illuminator. It makes your face look bright and sunny and healthy and glowy, and I really like it. I'm going to use the Guerlain blush with the, I love this blush. It's the number 7. I'm not going to even try to pronounce the French names. I'm going to use 2 of the Guerlain lipsticks. The first one is the Jewel Lipstick Compact, which I think is gorgeous in this shade, Gigi. I am also going to, over the top of that, because that's how I roll, I'm going to use the, and I always do this upside down. This one is this one is the Automatique in the shade Bloom of Rose. And isn't that just a beautiful corally color? I love these. So, if you want to see how I achieve this summer look, oh, and I'm also going to use, on my eyes, I'm going to use this palette that I have. I made it up myself. You just buy the empty palette. And I have Aqua, Quarry, Mystery, Gesso. Those four shades on my eyes. And I'm going to show you how I did that. So if you want to see how I achieved this look for summer, summer look, I think you could wear it spring, winter, summer, and fall. Just keep watching. Okay, the first thing I'm going to use is the Guerlain, which I found out from one of my subscribers. I was saying it wrong, which I knew that I would because it's French, and I don't have a French thing in me. This is the Guerlain. It's got the gold, like the 24 karat gold. I just put it all over my face, and I love the feeling of this. I put it on my eyelids, everywhere. And it smells good, too. Really does. The pool guy is here. I can hear the dogs barking. So that was the Guerlain Lure. Okay, then when I put that on, let it kind of set in. It just really does your face good. I use the Precious Lights, and I really, really, really like this. The more I've used it, the more I like it. I just twist it up like 2 or 3 times, and I hit, like I have a little place on my nose. I hit my nose, everywhere. I just rub it in. And it mixes with the Lure, the primer, and oh my goodness, it just glides on. Now that is pretty good for just foundation. I mean, and I've had several of my subscribers ask me if I use a brush. Lately for my foundation, I have not been using a brush. I've just been using my hands. This is the Chanel Vital Lumiere in Aqua, and I love this. I don't need much. I do not need very much. My skin has improved so much, so I just use about that much is all I need. I start in the center of my face and work out. And I put it everywhere. Eyelids, everywhere. So that is the Chanel Vital Lumiere Aqua. Make sure you shake it up. It's very important you shake it up. Then the next thing I'm going to use is I got the Guerlain Terracotta Bronzer, and I got it in blonde. I had read the reviews about it before I purchased it and talked to my friend at the Guerlain counter. I got it in the blonde. It's the 4 Seasons Terracotta, and it's very, very light. I'm going to use my, this is about the only face brush I use. I'm going to use my Tarina Tarantino. I just kind of swirl it around everywhere. And I start on my forehead, kind of go everywhere that the sun is going to hit. And it just gives you that sun-kissed kind of look without being heavy. Much improved already. And I like it because it's very light. It doesn't have a shimmer in it. It's just a good bronzer to give you that sun-kissed color like you've been in the sun, but like you've been to Saint-Tropez, and you have not been to Saint-Tropez. Then, just because I love it, I'm going to use the Meteorite Pearls. This one I got in the number 2. And my little brush that goes with it, I just swirl it in. I don't really even know if I need this process, but I like it. So I just swirl it in and just go everywhere. It kind of sets my foundation, my bronzing powder, just, I love it. And it smells so good. See, I don't really think that it does, you can really see it, but I know that it's there, and I like knowing that it's there. It makes my day. It makes my day complete. Okay, then the next thing I'm going to do is, I've got a hair going. The next thing I'm going to do my eyebrows. And I always use my little, this thing is so beat up, it's got missing teeth. I always kind of brush out my brows to get any foundation or anything off of them so it doesn't look muddled up there. And I have an Estee Lauder brow pencil. This one is in a blonde, I believe it is, just real. And I just start at the I'm not precise about my brows. I don't really have very many brows. I just kind of go up to the arch, and I don't go down, I kind of go out, such as that. I don't know if you can see it. Same on this side. Like I said, I don't spend a lot of time or energy on my brows. I just draw them in there and run. And I'm okay with that. So after I do that, I use my Estee Lauder brow gel, and mine is, oh, it's big hair. Mine has gotten really goopy and brown, but it's not that old, but and I just put them on there. Those little things, dynamite. It would take dynamite to get those off there. But it does keep them in place, keep the eyebrow pencil on, and I really like the Estee Lauder brow gel. Then what I'm going to do is take my NYX jumbo pencil in milk, and I just glob it on right there on my lid, on my upper lid. And use my finger once again and rub it in. And I kind of go into the inner corner and kind of on the outer as well. It doesn't matter. I just use this as an eye base. I also use my Painterly paint pot, but I like the whiter color for the summer. So for my eyes today, I'm going to use, this is my MAC palette that I put together. This one is in Aqua. I'm going to use Aqua, Quarry, and this one is in Mystery, and then Gesso. This is the palette I'm going to use, those 4 colors. And I don't spend a lot of time on my eye makeup. So I just take a brush, like a flat brush, and just dab on, I pat in the Aqua, just all over the lid. Doesn't have to be neat or anything. And I kind of put a little bit, just run it along the bottom. I think Aqua is a pretty color for some. Oh, I think it's pretty in the winter as well, but I just think Aqua is a pretty color. Next I'm going to use this is I don't know what my number brushes are, I don't really care. This is a 224. And I'm going to pick up some of the Quarry, which I love this color. I just think Quarry, it's a good flesh tone color. It's matte. It's good for all, I think it's good for all ages. I'm just going to put it right above the crease and kind of windshield wiper it in and just a little bit below it. And the same on the other side. See, if you see this hooded eye thing I've got going on here, these are just kind of hangy, baggy things. If you put the darker up into that, over it, it makes that recede. It makes the hooded part recede. And then I'm going to put the white above it, and it'll make that pop out. So your bagginess is receding, and the good part is going to pop out. So I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to take, I have this tiny little, I don't know what number this is or where I even got this little brush, but I really, really like it. It's just a tiny, tiny brush. I'm going to use some of this in Mystery. And I usually just put it on the outer corner and really put it underneath really well. I don't know if you can see this hair. And I just like the way that you graduate, the aqua, the lighter, the darker in the corner. And then I have this great brush that Calico Miss Peaches sent me, and it's just a a fluffy brush, and I just brush, before I put the white over, I just blend all that in very well just to get any harsh lines out of there. Then I take another, whatever number this is, I just take another flat brush, this is the one I use for my highlighter, and I put it right under the brow and down just to meet up with the lighter, the mystery there. And then I put it on the inner corner. I just kind of flip it like a star inside there to get that inner corner to lighten and brighten. It really does make a difference to have that inner corner be lighter. I believe it does. I gotta get some blush on this face. I know I'm gonna be screen captured, and that's okay. I don't really care anymore. It is what it is. And I know what it is. So, that is my eyeshadow. That took me all of about 3 minutes, okay? I'm just going to blend that all up just to make sure it's perfect. Then what I like to do, I love this Urban Decay pencil in Whiskey, and I really like this color. It's hard to find. But I always go right along the edge of my eye, really getting down into those eyelashes, and kind of just give it a little bit. It's so dark over there in that corner, you're not going to see it. But just kind of, I love the brown eyeliner with blue eyes. I think it really makes blue eyes pop out. And I kind of wing it just a little bit on the end. And I like to take this little brush and just kind of smudge it. I like that word, smudge. Okay, that's pretty much it. I'm going to take my Urban Decay pencil in 24/7 pencil in 0 and just do the waterline right here. Just line the inside, under and over. Just to make those, just to really get your lashes, to make your lashes look thicker and well, not longer, but thicker. Then I've had this Fiber Wig mascara, and I just love it. I don't know why, but I've got all kinds of mascaras, and I just really like this one. I don't have to use nearly as much mascara as I used to. I like to take my mascara and go outward. I learned this from Juicy Tuesday. If you go, instead of going just up and wiggle it, go out to the side, and because that's what I don't know why I do it. She does it. If she can do it, I can do it too. And just really coat those lashes. I'm not going to bore you with putting doing my eyelash, my mascara, but I will put my mascara on and come back. Okay, eyes are completely done. Now let's get some color on my face. The next thing I use is, I really like the cream color base in Luna. Look at this mop here. I love this, and I use it as a highlighter. I usually just take my third ring finger, don't know why I use that finger, and just put it right underneath at the top of my cheekbones. I've got really high cheekbones anyway. I don't have a skinny face, I've got a round face, but I've always had really high cheekbones. So I like to accent that. And that is the cream color base in Luna. And I think the pearl, I've never used the pearl, but I've heard the pearl is just as pretty. Oof, that looks awful. Then I got the next thing I'm going to use is, I love my Peaches from MAC, and I will always love this blush. I love this blush. I love this blush. So what I do is I put this like right on the apples of my cheeks. I love blush, but I probably am not applying it right, and that's okay. It gets me through my day. So I just put a little bit of that on just to give me some color. And then I love the Guerlain. This is in the number 7. I love their blush. I just think it's absolutely beautiful. It's got a little bit of a bronzer, just a little bit of a shimmer, not much. And I just kind of put that over the top just to really blend it out. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Then the next thing I'm going to do is do my lips. I need to get some lipstick on. I am the poster child for a woman that needs to wear makeup. I will admit it. I'm not going to try to hide it and say, oh, I don't need makeup. Yes, I do. I know it. I've known it since I was 15 years old. Maybe before. Maybe I knew it at birth. I've always used my Cafe Rose lip pencil. I've got lip pencils out the wazoo, and none of them I like as well as my Cafe Rose. Okay, so I'm just going to line my lips. And I did see Wayne Goss had said to go, you know, not to accent that Cupid's bow because I do have kind of thin lips. I've been accused of getting injectables. I haven't. People that do, I don't care. I know a lot of people that do, and I love them. Just because they get injectables doesn't mean that they're any less of a wonderful person than if they don't. I just happen not to. I'm afraid, terribly afraid of needles. So I'm going to line my lips, and I'm going to do it just slightly over, and I'm not going to accent that Cupid's bow. I'm not going to go straight across. I'm just not going to really pop it out. My mirror's right here. Lined lips. Then I have been back. I can't stay away from the Guerlain counter. This is the Guerlain lipstick. It's in the color 68 GG. And the packaging on this, I mean, this is going into my little time capsule. How beautiful is this? You pull it out, and as you pull it out, the little mirror pops open. So you can apply your lipstick. How fun is that to pull that out in a restaurant and apply your lipstick? Then you twist this up, but I like the way it closes even better. Okay, you've got your little mirror and it's open here. You close it by, you put the lipstick back by taking your little lipstick in, pushing it in, closing that up, and that seals the deal right there. Isn't that just, I mean, it's just so glamorous to pull this out. I love this color. It's called GG, as I said. It's pretty bold for me, but I like it. And I'm going to do it that mirror is down there. I'm going to do it very, very lightly. It doesn't take much. I love to close it. Seals the deal is what I call it. Use the other end of my Estee Lauder Cafe Rose and blend this in. Now, if you had big, beautiful lips, I don't. But if you did, I think you could go with this really a lot darker. I can't go too much with the dark. I can't. I think it makes me look very, very brash if I do that. So, we're going to go to this. This one is in the number, this one is the one where you push, don't make a mistake like I do sometimes and get it upside down, then it ends up in your hand. This is the one that's like a little lighter. You push this down and the lipstick comes up. Which it seems like, oh, that could break. It really takes, I mean, it doesn't take an effort to pull that out, but it does. It's not as easy as you think. But this one is in the color Bloom of Rose, and isn't that just the most beautiful color? I mean, oh my goodness, that color is stunning. So what I'm going to do, the way I've been wearing this, is I'm going to fold this in just a little bit. I would just love to be in a crowded restaurant and you're having cocktails and meeting friends and the music is playing and the lights are dim and some creep comes up to you and says, honey, would you like to dance? And you go, back off. Oh, back off, bitch. Back off. Back off. Anyway, I like to use this as kind of a neutralizer for the darker colors. Doesn't look that bright on camera, but it really is. And that just kind of tones that down just a little bit. Back off. I mean it. Back off. Anyway, that is my look for spring and summer. I'm going to take my hair down. And I would recommend, I just like the aqua color for the eyes. The not too dark, but not too light lipstick. Little flush of peach on your cheeks and a little bit of a glow on your face from the highlighter. So that's my look for summer, and I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.